All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally ready for Game 4 of this Humongous League World Series. This is Alex7456 on my lonesome today. As mentioned before, we have Lilwaws 26 and OrlandoStars for the Humongous League Championship, and we are underway. Leading things off for the Astros is the ever so hot this series, Amir Khan. On the mound for the Monsters is Nancy Chin. She's going to go for a right hook immediately. That's strike one, and we are underway here for game one of this championship game. I'm going to start a second prediction for fun. See what you guys all think, who's going to win this game. As Amir Khan looks at strike three, and we have a strikeout to get this party started. And immediately following his brother is Ahmed Khan. He's going to pop this one up over to Luann Louise territory. Who's going to catch this one? Will it be Nancy? Will it be Luann? It's going to be Luann for out number 2. So who do we have next but Sally Dobbs? Sally Dobbs is going to foul this one without swinging. Immediately, the Monsters are playing some serious defense and pitching to get things started. That's a strike. Slow ball. Very good slow ball placement. That's a swing, and that's also fouled again. You're going to see foul balls a lot today. That's low for ball 2. The line drive going down the left field line. It's foul. Not quite what Sally Dobbs was looking for. Chin with a high slow ball. It puts the count at 2-2 with 2 outs. Going for the right hook this time. Good take by OrlandoStars. That's ball 3. The count is full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Just outside, and that's going to be a walk for the Astros. With 2 outs here in the top of the first. It's about time we saw a generic player. Here comes Brenda Marquardt, the Nomar Garcia Parra clone. And of course, Marquardt is at short. Looking at strike 1. Not a fan of Nancy Chin's hooks. Gonna maybe take the slow ball. Now she's gonna pop that one up. Who's gonna catch it? Will Ivan make the diving catch? No, Nancy's gonna run him over, and we've got 2 people on with 2 outs. Now we got Tony Del Vecchio. Immediately gonna make some defensive changes. Gonna put Luann Louise on the mound for the Monsters. Chin is already losing a little bit of stamina, a little more stamina than you'd like to. A grounder. Who's going to get this one? It's going to be Luann to throw to first. Melissa Waters makes it in time to first base to tag Mr. Delvecchio out, and the Monsters are coming up to bat. Here comes Marky Dubois to the mound for the Astros. Dubois, my personal favorite pick for pitcher. 26 strikeouts in the regular season. We're looking at a good slow ball from Mr. Dubois. In fact, all of his pitches are pretty good, and he's got good stamina to boot. His best pitch is his right hook. Meanwhile, Jason Kendall leads things off for the Monsters. He's their shortstop. Looks at a ball that could have well been a strike by 1 pixel. And we got a line drive going into right field. Under it is Goldman, who traps it with his feet, but is able to make the play as Tony Delvecchio runs in place on the first base line. The ever so dangerous Zena Fromm. Is Marky Dubois going to pitch to her? That's the question of the day. Yes, he will. Line drive into left. Under it is Khan, who makes the catch. Out number 1. Good heads-up play there by Khan, who is not necessarily known to be the best fielder. Marky Dubois does a little Fortnite dance, and then he finally regains consciousness to collect the ball to pitch to Larry Walker. Larry Walker, not a stranger to the World Series at all, as he was a part of the Mariners team that won in Season 2. 1-1 with 1 singular out. That's a line drive to the opposite field, but Sally Dobbs makes the grab for out number 2. We got Whitaker now. A decent hitter with 79 power and 59 contact. 16 hits in the regular season. Here comes Marky Dubois with another hook. That's a grounder. It doesn't look like there's going to be much action in this first inning. And the score is 0-0 after 1. We now head to the second inning. Marky Dubois leads things off for the Astros. Louis is going to stay on the mound. Outside ball 1. Pop up. Louis, Weinman, who's going to catch it? That's actually Zena Fromm. Oops. Weinman is somewhere else in the field. Can't see her right now, but going for the slow ball, very high slow ball. Murray Goldman grounds this one. Luann's just going to go ahead and step on first for out number 2. Wyman's in right, I just now noticed. Looks like the Astros are just going to have to make do with Billie Jean Blackwood, who is not happy to be on the same team as Marky Dubois. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Louis, decent swing and a miss, strike 2. A decent relief pitcher choice for Lilwaws. Had 5 strikeouts in the regular season. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's a strikeout in the postseason, and we're going to the bottom of the second. Not a whole lot of action here in the beginning of the game. That is okay. We are just getting started. Marky Dubois able to get out of the first inning in 9 pitches, but no strikeouts. A little blooper over to Sally Dobbs. Is she going to make the throw? No, she's going to touchdown that throw. But Marky Dubois with the throw to Billie Jean Blackwood, who's like, okay, I guess I'll catch this one for out number 1. What a defensive heads-up play by Dubois at pitcher. And it brings up the solid catcher option, Pudge Rodriguez. Low ball 1. Ivan has a 99 arm strength, so you really can't put him anywhere else. Fly ball into left. Khan is almost under it, and it's off of his headphones. And Tony Del Vecchio will do some damage control and keep Ivan at second. That is a double for Rodriguez. And Nancy Chin, who is also a decent hitter. However, her contact is not great. So she's got to really get a hold of one right now. Inside. But not inside enough to be a ball. Strike 1. Fouled away. Strike 2. So Marky Dubois immediately with the advantage here. That might be a strike. Ooh, no, it's just a low fastball. A little bit higher this time. A foul ball. Rodriguez is not the fastest at second, so he'll probably stay there. No plans on a steal anytime soon. A grounder foul. Chin's staying alive. 11 hits in the regular season. Gonna make an immediate defensive change. Waiting for OrlandoStars to maybe make some changes of his own, and Brenda Markart's gonna take the mound. Ooh, just outside for ball 2. Markart with a solid left hook. Not even a solid right hook, just a good left hook in general. That was a little bit low though, so it's gonna be ball 3. Count is 3-2. Rodriguez on second, 1 out. Chen's gonna hit this one backwards. Markart at pitcher has 6 strikeouts in the regular season. Sally Dobbs is also a pitching option with 11 strikeouts. Nancy Chen fouls it again. Markart's got that 1100 left hook and a 79 fastball. Gonna go for that left hook. That is probably a ball. No, it's a little high enough that it might be. A foul ball. And the pitch. The grounder. Gonna send Rodriguez to third. Gonna have fun with Rodriguez. Then put him back at second, realizing that, his stamina isn't great. Now Weinman's gonna have a chance. Solid offensive person, but only probably decent. That's a grounder. Weinman's a little fast. But Markart Markart makes it, does not make it to first. And Rodriguez tries his absolute best and does make it to third base. So Weinman barely able to make it to first base. And we got runners at the corners for Luann Louie, who wants really bad. Ooh, almost got him with the tag back. Immediately going for that hit and run to load the bases for the Monsters. Ball 1. A grounder. Throw to first. Got him, and that's out number 3. So, Markart able to make up for her transgressions. And we go to the third with still no score. But the Monsters having a little bit of momentum, adding 2 more extra hits to their itinerary. We got Serena DeMonte, the catcher for the Astros. Not necessarily a hitter. DeMonte had 9 hits. This is not one of them. Louis with an easy tracking of the ball, and we're back to Amir Khan, who struck out earlier. Chin. A grounder. This one's going to Kendall. Easy play. Out number 2. But comes Ahmed. Amir and Ahmed. teamed up for 15 home runs combined. Ahmed with 7 and Amir with 8. That might be a good... Ooh, just a little low, but it's strike 2. It looked hittable. I thought he had a chance with that one. Good pitch from Nancy Chin using that 70... Where is it? Using that 100 right hook. Now going to go for a slow ball that's really high. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nancy Chin strikes out her second. And the Monsters are coming back up to the plate. Off Ahmed Khan goes. Rocking it back to the dugout to get his glove. And the Monsters have some pretty dangerous players coming up. Kendall, Fromm, and Walker. Frome, excuse me. Don't know what Kendall said. He muttered something under his breath, it sounded like. Good hit, but it's foul. High? Very high. 1-1. That's ball 2. Good eye here from Jason Kendall. That's a line drive going into left field. Let's see if Ahmed Khan can run and get it. Yes! Out number 1. Ahmed Khan doing good in left field. Welcome in for everyone who's just joining us. We are a competitive backyard baseball league. We have many tiers. We are at the top tier Humongous League. This is game 4 out of a best of 5. The Monsters lead 2-1. Zena Frome is at bat for the Monsters right now with 1 out. Mark Hart thinking about the pros and cons of possibly walking Zena Frome, but it looks like Zena Frome might be able, with a 1-2 count, it looks like Mark Hart might have the courage to strike her out. Pretty high, but it's ball 2. Looking to really fool Zena Frome to just popping it up. That's a shot into right field. Goldman, it looks like it's going to get past him. It goes off the top of the wall. Del Vecchio, with that cannon of an arm, is going to keep Frome at first. A good selection of outfielders here for Orlando Stars, but here comes trouble. It's Larry Walker. Time I called it. At the end of the third inning, we are going to have our trivia question of the game. So for all of you baseball fanatics, Walker, 0-1. That's a hittable pitch, but he hits it backwards. Fouled off. 1-1 with 1 on first base. 1 out. Inside. Ball 2. That one's outside. Ball 3. So Sally's got to pitch some balls into strike zone if she wants to get out of this. That's a strike. Full count. Larry Walker thinking about blasting one, but he's looking for contact. Dobbs. The pitch. That is foul. I think if Waz were able to stay on open, he would have been able to absolutely send that to the moon. Shakes a pitch off. Decides on a pitch. Sends it Walker's way, and Walker hits one the opposite direction to Ahmed Khan, who lets the ball topple him over. And we got 2 people on now with 1 out. Here comes Whitaker. Whitaker has 99 attention, according to the stats in this game. Makes sense why they would put her in the outfield then. Whitaker now. 2-0 count. The odds are in her favor. Gonna watch that one. Dobbs playing it safe here with 2 on and only 1 out. Doesn't hurt to be aggressive every now and then. Fouled away. And now the odds are closer in Dobbs' favor. Tries to fool him with that fastball. Get him to click to closed. And it fouls away. So it's still 2-2. That one's hit. Over to left. What a grab by Marquardt at shortstop. Was able to snag it before it reached the outfield. And we got 2 outs now with Melissa Waters coming up. Waters is able to be clutch for Waz in the past. Let's see if she can be clutch for Waz right now. As we are about halfway through this game and still not a whole lot of action here. Circling to show the defense. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is he trying to show me? Tony Delvecchio is now pitching for the Astros. Delvecchio did not pitch in the regular season. So I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. All I can tell you right now is he's got a really good right hook. Waters. Fouled away. Strike 2. Vec does not have a good pitch other than that right hook. Is he going to do it again? Yes, he is. Ooh, ball 1. Better choose a different pitch fast. Too many pitches of the same type is going to result in a pretty big freaking hit from Melissa Waters. Fouls it. 1-2. 2 out. 2 on. No score. Bottom of the 3rd. Humongous League World Championship Game 4. Delvecchio very patiently choosing his pitch. It's another right hook. Strike 3 called. Melissa Waters looking like a fool. Still thirsty for a good pitch. Unable to come through. And we are officially halfway through this game, and there is still no score. We're going to go ahead and do our trivia question of the game. As Chin pitches another fantastic right hook for strike 1 to Sally Dobbs. Now she's going for a slow ball, swinging a miss, strike 2. Recently, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but Barry Larkin was announced to return to Backyard Baseball 2001 for the reboot of the series. Larkin, of course, played for the Cincinnati Reds, was their star shortstop for practically the entire time he was on that team. 2 questions for today. A ground ball straight to Nancy Chin, throw to Melissa Waters. That is out number 1. That was not the question, though. First question, and do not go to baseballreference.com to look this up. See if you can know off the top of your head. What year did Barry Larkin win the National League Most Valuable Player Award, and how many times was he an All-Star? We'll announce the answer at the top of the 5th. Marquardt doing very patiently. That is a strike. A very, very high and inside strike. Might be a ball. And it is a ball. That is another walk for Nancy Chin as Brenda Marquardt strolls her way into first base. Vec now. Delvecchio is a decent batter. 74 power and 56 contact. 14 hits. Fly ball into left. Well hit. Francesca going back at the wall. Makes the catch. Makes a little bit of a basket catch for out number 2, but a good effort there from Del Vecchio. Now we got Dubois. With Billie Jean on her team, Marky Dubois is a lot better right now than he was without Billie Jean. Billie Jean, honest to God, just happy to have made it this far. Uh-oh, we got a little bit of a rundown, but Marquardt is able to make it into second base. That is a stolen base from Marquardt, and Dubois now has runners in scoring position. A line drive going the direction of Luan, picks it up, throw the first, out. Number 3. And the Astros come up short yet again, and the Monsters. Rodriguez, Chin, and Weinman coming up for those guys. A lot on the line here right now. I'm sure OrlandoStars has got a lot of pressure on him right now. This being an elimination game for him. That's a good hit. Grounder over to Marquardt. But Dobbs is going to get it. But Dubois is just going to run past it. And Ivan Rodriguez with an infield single to start things off. Don't forget to predict in our little prediction thing who's going to win, the Astros or the Monsters. Right now, it is still anyone's game. So we have so many channel points to give out. Right now, the prediction is people think the Monsters are going to take it home. 1,442 to 680. Nancy Chin. Low for strike 1. Dubois keeping it cool and composed on that mound. Gonna go for a hook. Fouled. Chin would have been probably more successful with that open stance. There we go. Center field. Marquardt's going to run back. Is it going to bounce off her head? No, she's going to make the run and catch. Marquardt doing a stellar job on defense today. That brings Weinman up. Had a single earlier today. That's backwards. Weinman had 15 hits in the regular season, 4 RBIs. Again, a decent hitter, but more of a Jacinda Smith decent hitter, where she isn't really able to hit the ball over the fence, but is able to spray it every now and then. They're looking at 1 and 2 now from Marky Dubois. 26 strikeouts, yet no 26 pitches, yet no strikeouts. A ground ball down the right field line, but just foul off screen. Weinman. Is he going to swing at that? Yes. Down the right field line this time. And fair! Murray Goldman's got a little bit of work to do all the way over there. He's going to throw it all the way down to second. It looks like I've got a little bit of a rundown. Gail Weinman's going to slip and slide her way home. But it looks like we've got to play at the plate. And Rodriguez scores! Ivan Rodriguez knew to go home because Billie Jean Blackwood does not have that good of an arm. And they weren't able to put the tag in time, and the Monsters take the lead 1-0. Some very gutsy base running from Ivan Rodriguez, and the Monsters are in the driver's seat. Strike 1. Runner in scoring position for Louis. A grounder. Right in front. Throw to first. DeMonte gets them out at first, but unfortunately, easy play for Weinman to go to third. And Jason Kendall, the leadoff batter, is back. That's a line drive into right field. Who's going to get this one? It is off in the glove of Marquardt. And that's going to be another run for the Monsters. Now we got Zena Frome. Marky Dubois, very, very... What's he going to do? Xenofrome. That's a sharp line drive going straight to Ahmed Khan. Throw to first. And the Monsters are finished with their offensive run. 2 runs. We go to the 5th. 2-0. And on the answer to that question earlier, Barry Larkin won the MVP award in 1995. There's a grand total of, let me go ahead and count these, as it doesn't give like a number on baseballreference.com. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times a All-Star. His last All-Star appearance was in 2004, his final year with the Cincinnati Reds at the age of 40. A grounder by Murray Goldman. Von Rodriguez with the easy pickup and throw to first. Out number 1. Brings up Blackwood. And then should be the top of the order now for the Astros. Because who else is there? DeMonte probably? DeMonte probably. So the good news for the Astros is that the top of the lineup will be coming soon. The bad news for the Astros is that they have less than 2 innings to get their offense started. That is ball 1. 1-2 to Billie Jean Blackwood, who had a grand total of 4 hits in the regular season. Nancy Chen picks this one up, throws it to first, out number 2. Brings up Serena Domonte, who had 9 hits in the regular season. OrlandoStars not working with much here in the 5th. The line drive is foul. High ball 2. Looks kind of targeted there. That hook went sharply behind her head. This strike 2. 2-2 count with 2 outs. A Chuck Woolery count by 3. A swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nancy Chen with her 3rd strikeout. And the Monsters are back up to play. Maybe you can get some little insurance. Put the nail in the coffin for these Monsters. Who is coming up? Walker, Whitaker, and Waters. All right, decent hitters. But the Astros have the top of their lineup coming up, so this is not over yet for the Astros. They just got to play some defense. Walker to lead things off. That's strike 1. Decent pitch there from Dubois. The ground ball going over to Marquardt should be an easy pickup. No, she's going to trip over and pick it up. And Walker is safe on first. Unfortunately, a few misclicks on OrlandoStars' side. That is inside for ball 1. Tried to get the hook inside the strike zone. Did not have enough bite. Fouled away. Fouled way back there. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Dubois is back in this. Strike 3 called with the fastball, and Whitaker is down on strikes. We got Waters now. Not a whole lot of noise from Waters as she struck out today. Let's stick with the line drive to be safe. I would too. Strike 1. All right, Waters. Another hook. That one's going the other way. There looks like a gap, and that's going to be into the gap, and Del Vecchio will hopefully pick this one up. Throw to Marquardt, and we got runners on the corners with 1 out. Brings up Ivan Rodriguez, who has had quite the day. A double and a single. this World Series ends, I think he'll be the one that will be called the MVP. That's a hit going down the right field line, and it is fair. And that's going to score another run. Ivan Rodriguez with an RBI single that gives the Monsters a little bit of insurance. And Nancy Chin comes up now. Low for ball one. That one's going the opposite field. That one's pretty well hit, and it's going to go up against the wall. Melissa Waters is going to try for home. The throw from Dobbs is not in time. Score 4-0 now for the Monsters. And Weinman, who also has a double and a single, is coming up. The line keeps a-moving. Swing and a miss, strike one. A little bit more bite that Hook had. That one's a little blooper. Caught. Throw to second. No, the double play is just barely missed. All right, Luann Louie now. And I, who am slightly losing my voice, am very excited to see how this all plays out. The liner straight to Dubois. Easy throw to third, and the Monsters are done. But we've got trouble. The Astros are on their way to the plate. They can't play nice. They have got to turn the Jets on right now. And who better to start than the home run leader, Amir Khan. Of course, Chin isn't going to play nice either. Ball one. Slow ball. That's a good liner straight to Zena. Throw to first. One away. Ahmed Khan. The Khan brothers have been shut down this game. The Monsters would love to see a victory at their home stadium. Chin. Another slow ball. This one's a little bit low ball for 2 balls. That looks hittable. Very hittable. That is foul. You can see that Waz was absolutely getting so worried because he was shaking this thing back and forth. And you can tell that he's playing on a Mac because the mouse got bigger. Fromm, off of Fromm, but right to Kendall. Throw is not going to be there. Throw is irrelevant. Throw is inexistent, non-existent. It is never happened. No way. We got you. It never happened. Turned into freaking Jonathan Frakes there for a second. This is very stress-inducing. This is a very stressful moment. Nancy Chin, is he going to risk it? Yes, he will. Fly ball, center field. Larry Walker is there, though. Makes the easy catch for out number 2, and the Astros are down to their final out. Here comes Brenda. Pretty decent day today. 1 for 1, and I believe a walk also. That's low for ball 1. Mark Hart, and then probably Del Vecchio after him. A grounder. This might do it. Nancy Chin misses it. Gonna pick it right back up, and nothing happens. Now we got Tony. You know Tony's gonna go for the go for power here. Not gonna happen. Nancy Chin picks this one up. The Little Monsters are your Season 5 World Champions. Lilwaws 26 takes it home. What a game. What a series. Congratulations to both players, but of course, congratulations to Lilwaws 26th, your Season 5 Humongous League champion. Get GG's in the chat for our boy. Fantastic stuff. Hey, Lilwaws, you're here in the chat with me. How do you feel right now? We're giving him some time to drop the results in. Then we'll get a post-game interview here going.
Hey.
Look at you, buddy. Congratulations. How's it feel?
Good. I feel a little, that first run, I thought she was out, or whoever was running home. I can't believe that.
No, that was I was very surprised she was able to make it too. But no, you got more runs after that, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah. Ivan and I think Gail both went 3 for 3, and that's a good sign. Zena, I don't even really think really contributed that much, but there's a team win. Team win.
Absolutely.
We're happy to take it home. Really want to shout out Orlando. He made this work during his on-call shift. He's a firefighter, especially being in LA, and that importance has been emphasized to me quite starkly the last few weeks.
And, absolutely.
Man, really happy. Nancy Chen, we were a defensive team all season, and the defense showed up tonight, so that was nice.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to you, sir. I believe we have. I think I have found something down here in my desk. I don't know. Oh, it looks. What is that? A can of Dr. Pepper? Oh my goodness! This is the season 5 awards that we're gonna do right now, and you are welcome to join me for some color. All right, here we go. So we are gonna go ahead and start from the bottom and work our way to the top, starting with the Little League. Heck yes, this is gonna be very, very exciting for everyone involved. So let's go here. I'm gonna center this Backyard Sports Center logo, and I'm gonna put in some text that says awards ceremony. Very, very late put together awards ceremony, but there it is. There we go. All right, starting with the Little League. Of course, the winner of the Little League was Stern Wizard. The runner-up was I Mulligan. And we are going to go ahead and run down the awards now. We're going to work our way to the bottom and work our way to the top with MVP. Starting with the Mr. Clanky Award will go to Maddie Sams and Amanda Hellerman. Amanda Hellerman is the winner of the Mr. Clanky Award. So GG's to her.
This wasn't a particularly good season for the Randy Johnson and Randy Johnson clone. So good to see her. She, from what I saw, she might have some less flattering awards coming up in other leagues.
Oh dear. Oh no. But Hellerman, 73 strikeouts in the regular season for the Bombers in the Little League. That was some crazy stuff. So the Bombers also win the Gold Glovers Award, Best Defense. The Sportsmanship Award will go to Amazon's finest, Big Red TJC and his Cardinals, who put up a good fight with, I want to say Stern Wizard? Or it had to have been one of the better teams. I think it might have been Ampersand that he put up a good fight with. But dude is... I am not surprised he wins the Sportsmanship Award at all. He definitely is. He's literally in the Little League chat every day, wishing them a good morning, wishing them a happy holiday season, wishing nothing but the best for those guys. And if you've seen the Little League, if you have seen the Little League chat, they get at each other's throats sometimes. But we are very, very happy to announce that. To see that Big Red is your Sportsmanship Award winner. Let me go ahead and save this as an image. That way I can actually put this on the... Okay, let's do LLL. There we go. And that is your Sportsmanship Award. Now, your Silver Slugger Award is the same as the Most Valuable Player Award. So we'll go ahead... Before we do that, we will announce the least valuable player. Unfortunately, we must give the Giuseppe Prochaska Award to Kurt Schilling. Unfortunately, it is very, very sad to hear that Kurt Schilling is, or at least Backyard Baseball Kurt Schilling. Real life Kurt Schilling, not so much. But definitely sad to hear Kurt Schilling was not able to get that, to perform, in his prime. If I can Got to find out what team he played for. He played for Kurizu and the Philadelphia Phillies. Was unable to do a whole lot of damage. But he did have 25 strikeouts during the regular season, so that's good. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put up a whole new scene for this so that it's like a big lead up. Okay. Awards. You're watching me put this together in real time. Okay. Your awards. Okay, here we go. Your 2025, not 2025, your season 5 Little League MVP and Silver Slugger. Ladies and oh dear. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Bombers, it's
Whoa. 706? Wow. Did Matty Sims, the Little League, I hate to say, was the one I wasn't paying so much attention to. Did Matty Sims take it undefeated all the way to the championship? Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh my god.
don't worry, guys. I'm here. Don't worry, guys. I'm here. So sorry. So sorry for that.
Little League, maybe you'll get audio next year.
No. I don't like it like that. Let's go ahead and run down. We were just talking about how the yes, Mark McGwire is your MVP and Silver Slugger. Congratulations to him. 24 RBIs, 9 home runs, 706 batting average. Fantastic. Got very much award. You can see that the Matty Sams and the Bombers have practically almost swept the awards category, with Big Red taking the Sportsmanship Award and Kurt Schilling just sadly getting the Least Valuable Player Award. But there we go. I am so sorry for all that. Oof. It's very unfortunate. But don't worry. We have the audio input capture source up now, so you should be able to hear what I am saying. Okay, let's go ahead and transition. That way I can change pictures as we go now.
The real fans are still here.
Yes, absolutely, positively. The real ones are still here, for certain. All right, let us go ahead and start with the Super Duper League Front Yard Awards, because there were 2 conferences, the Front Yard and the Backyard. We're going to start with the SDL Front Yard Awards. So, if I can find the oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. So, I'm going to start with the Gold Glovers Award, which belongs to Ryan R. and the Minnesota Twins. Ryan R. also is the winner of the Sportsmanship Award, so there's that for you. Ryan R. was a very good player for the in the Super Duper League for the Minnesota Twins. Went 11-3, only losing to Crazy Eights Matt and Can't Wait to Fly, who eventually made it to the Super Duper League finals. But yes, it was a very talented team nonetheless. The Mr. Clanky Award goes to Randy Johnson, who pitched very well for these Randy Johnson had, get this, 82 strikeouts and a 1.93 ERA, a 1.03 whip, and only 8 walks, which is absolutely insane. I think the most strikeouts he had in a single game was 15 in his game against QWERTY Master. 15 strikeouts in a single game. That is unheard of. So, congratulations to Randy Johnson for that Minster Clanky Award. All right. We are back with the gold. We said Gold Glovers was Ryan N. We said Sportsmanship was Ryan N. Best coach goes to Can't Wait to Fly. Easily. The new guy just came in, saw that power was the meta, and took a huge advantage to it. The least valuable player, once again, is Kurt Schilling. I mean, dude is a good pitcher in this game. Don't get me wrong, but that's literally all he's got going for him. So, like, I'm not entirely surprised that he wasn't able to. But again, this was the guy. QWERTY Master was the dude.
Couldn't have happened to a worse guy.
No, exactly. QWERTY Master was taking over a guy who was going for an all pros team, which is why his team didn't do too hot, because you can't rely on pros and pros alone. You'd think Schilling on the Red Sox, because that was like peak Schilling right there with the bloody ankle and all that shit with the 2004 championship. So you'd think he would do well, but he didn't do too well. But he did have 25 strikeouts.
He was only a Philly when this came out, so he wasn't quite.
He hadn't reached that level yet. He was doing all right with the Diamondbacks by the time the game came out. But
that is true.
Yeah, he had the Diamondbacks run with Randy Johnson and friends.
But not in the Super Duper League.
Unfortunate. That's okay. Let's see who we got now. We have Silver Slugger, who goes to Can't Wait to Fly's Parker Column. And Parker Column is absolutely deserving of this award with 15 home runs, 31 RBIs, a 524 average.
They don't call him the Iceman for nothing.
Absolutely not. 98 power will get you very far. But there is a most valuable player, and I must say, this one doesn't seem to have a lot of good batting stats, because it's Randy Johnson of the Minnesota Twins. Congratulations to Ryan R. and the Minnesota Twins for that MVP award. You can see Ryan R. and Can't Wait to Fly take home most of the awards here for the front yard. And those are very deserving, because those two were very, very good players, let me tell you. All right, we're going to the backyard now for this one. The SDL Backyard Award. Let me go ahead and get that picture up and running. There we are. Your Gold Glover Award goes to Yodek and the Blue Jays. Yodek, one of our younger players out here, definitely came in and was a very solid player throughout the entire season. So this is well-deserved here. Congratulations to Yodek for the Gold Glove Award. The Best Coach Award goes to who else? Crazy Eights, who would eventually, of course, win the Super Duper League championship, bringing his RBBL expertise to the big show in the online league. He was able to take those. Talents and bring them to the internet. So congratulations to Crazy Eights for the Best Coach Award. Best Sportsmanship Award. It's going to Axel Thomas, who was also a very good player and was also a very nice guy as well. So congratulations to Axel Thomas and the Padres. Mr. Clanky Award. I hate doing this because it's my player. Diana Hayes of the Milwaukee Brewers. Let me go ahead and run down
congrats, Alec.
Thank you very much. Second straight year with an award of some sort. So that's I'll take that with me. Those who know, last year I won the Humongous League Sportsmanship Award because I went 2-12, but I was fine with it.
Hey, honestly, it's harder to be sportsmanlike with a record like that than with
absolutely.
good records.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Of course. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and go to the SDL friggin' thing so I can read off these stats I have for my own player that I forgot about. Here we go. Yes, 48 strikeouts in 12 games. Yes, because the other two were forfeits. That's right. But 48 strikeouts, 1.88 ERA, and 0 walks. Not a 1. Ooh. So I am pretty proud of that one, for certain.
No walks is are you similar? Some people like to kind of pitch around the strong hitters, which I can't fault them for that, but I feel like I don't think there's a coincidence that, like, for example, like my team had like the lowest ERA and we also had the lowest walks. I feel like just giving away free base runners just like usually a lot of times just comes back to bite you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try to pitch around every now and then, but sometimes when it's like, okay, there's three balls, I'm not gonna try and walk this person. That's kind of my mindset there. But seemed to work out for me. Went 10-4, but wasn't wasn't able to do too well. I ran into Yodek and the Blue Jays in the playoffs, and Yodek is pretty dang good. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and say who our Silver Slugger is. It's Sophie Meyer and Crazy 8. So Sophie Meyer is one of Crazy 8's staple players. Like her, Chico Papas, and Rose Flugel you will find on Crazy 8's team very often. Chico Papas did well with 8 home runs and 21 RBIs, but Sophie Meyer had 18 home runs and 40 RBIs with the 7-11 average. All of a sudden, I want a Slurpee. Dude, those are some insane stats. 87 total bases for Sophie Meyer, which is absolutely incredible.
That's something like 7 total bases per game or something. That was wild.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic stuff. Congratulations to Sophie Meyer. All right, it's time to announce the least valuable player. And
will Kurt Schilling go 3 for 3
in 2 different divisions? No. Someone has to win it this time. And
who's Kurt's clone? Nan Porter, perhaps?
Nan Porter. Well, Nan Porter absolutely. Nan Porter was on the team for this person, but she didn't win. The winner of the least valuable player award is Reese Worthington with very unfortunate 3 hits. Though I would like to argue with that one because Nan Porter did not have a single hit all season. So,
whoa,
I don't know. I know Real Trey really, really did not like Reese at all. So,
I feel like Reese is one of the lesser liked backyard kids
for certain
in the community.
And also Nan was their starting pitcher, so I feel like probably had a little bit of sentiment to that. 15 strikeouts, no walks for Porter, but Mr. Reese Worthington takes home the LVP and the winner of the most valuable player of the backyard season from the Blue Jays. It's Julie Dunkel. And who else but Julie Dunkel, honestly? There's a famous picture that Yodek would say that says, "You got dunkled." So, like, that was my favorite thing from that year. But 8 home runs, 21 RBIs, a 722 batting average. It was absolutely insane. She also did some decent work at pitcher, 24 strikeouts, and a 3.26 ERA. I think she was their starting pitcher. I could be wrong, but she did face the most batters. So there you go. Woo! What a good award. Congratulations to Yodek for his Defensive Award and his Julie Dunkel MVP Award. Now, we're going to snooze this ad. We are on to the Junior League. And my goodness, the Junior League was full of ups and downs and twists and turns and just a whole bunch of stuff. So much.
And it's not yet over.
It's literally not even over. Yeah, exactly. So, let's go ahead and get this party started. Let's take a look at our Junior League awards. We're going to start in the Junior League front yard. I'm going to save this image. JLF. There we go. Here we go. Gonna transition out. That way we can get this party started. So, no, not that picture. This picture. There we go. So we're going to start, of course, with our Gold Glove Award. And the winner of the Gold Glove Awards for the Junior League Front Yard is the Hornets and KC. I'm sorry, I called them the Hornets. I should be ashamed of myself. The Bees and KC, of course. These Hornets absolutely crushed this division for certain. If you look at the standings, the Hornets were 13-1 alongside Nathan Bach-Frungus and the Blue Bombers. Let's just pull these guys up real quick. KC had Lofton, Rodriguez, Crockett, Bagwell on their teams. Lots of good defensive players. So, like, not necessarily surprised that they ended up with this award.
Casey has been waiting for his opponent in the World Series for, I believe it's going on 6 or 7 weeks now, perhaps. So hopefully they don't get rusty.
Yeah, hopefully they keep sharp and oiled up. They need to get sharp and oiled up because they need to. There's a great word. They need to prove. I don't know if prove is a word, but live up. That's the term. Live up to their title of Gold Glovers, Best Coach, and Sportsmanship Award.
Wow.
Gold Glover, Best Coach, and Sportsmanship Award. Absolutely incredible. KC, just a class act all around. So congratulations to KC for sweeping the overall award category. Casey's
going to be in the AHL. I think they get automatic. But
yes, they do. They do
really
get automatics. They do. So KC's very looking forward to seeing how they play in the season 6, and hopefully they'll have Lisa Crockett as their pitcher because Lisa Crockett is your Mr. Clanky Award winner as well. Lisa Crockett with 47 strikeouts, a 0.95 ERA, and a 1.02 WHIP. So congratulations to Lisa Crockett, that 100 left hook doing her wonders in the regular season and of course in the postseason as well. My goodness. I think it is about time we announce the least valuable player for the JL Front Yard, and
Hurt.
Well, let's see. I gotta look through this onslaught of teams to see who could possibly. Well, I have bad news. It's not Kurt. It is, in fact, Chad Koppel from Route 66's Mighty Wombats. Chad Koppel, unfortunately, 2 hits all season. Just unfortunate.
Can we look up Kurt's stats real quick? Do we have those on hand?
I want to see. Let me see if he's even in this division. Yes, he is. He is in this division. So Kurt Schilling had 6 hits, and 5 of them were singles, and 1 of them was a double. So you did a lot better. It helps that Bok Choy was his coach. So, you know.
Bok Choy absolutely destroyed me in a preseason scrimmage. That was the low point of my preseason scrimmage. I was like, oh, I'm just not going to win any game. Bok Choy is like, he should be an HL. He's my, I'll put it out there. I think he's my bold prediction for next Gauntlet winner.
I agree. Bok Choy, or that new guy that just showed up that said Bok Choy was trash. I don't remember who that was.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, some new guy just showed up in our server claiming that he was like the Northeast champion. All I gotta say is, buddy, I want to see some gameplay. Let's show us what you got. I want to see it. All right, so there's your LVP. So to summarize, we got Lisa Crockett winning the Mr. Clanky. The Hornets, the Hornets team sweeping the Gold Glovers Best Coach and Best Sportsmanship Award. It's amazing. You would think that they would be sweeping the entire division. Well, guess what? They are sweeping the entire division. Cheryl Reynolds is your MVP and Silver Slugger. Let's go ahead and take a look at these stats. 10 home runs, 29 RBIs, a .595 batting average, 21 runs scored, a solid pick, for a solid first round pick, and a solid player for a solid coach. Congratulations to Casey for sweeping all of the positive, at least, awards for the front yard junior leagues. So congratulations, KC. All right, let's go to the other yard. Let's go around the fence to the backyard where the playground is. Let's see. Let's save this image. Unfortunately, there are no sweeps in the junior league backyard, so it's a lot more spread out. We're going to start with the Gold Glovers Award, which goes to Easy and the Giants. Easy and the Giants went pretty far in the playoff bracket. I think we're still waiting on them. They're playing B-ball in the backyard finals right now. But Easy scored 78 runs in the regular season and only allowed 22. So that's some huge stuff. Huge defensive move. So congratulations to Easy and the Giants for winning that award. Let me go ahead and put this graphic up. That way I can read off. Okay, here we go. Best coach goes to Easy's opponent in the backyard finals, B-ball and the Padres. B-ball is a notably good backyard football player, and it's great to see that he's doing well in the junior league as well. Sportsmanship award. This one, I'm very happy that goes to this guy, DH34, who is just gives off the most I'm happy to be here energy out of anyone I've ever seen in this league. So congratulations to DH34 and his Dodgers for the outstanding sportsmanship, I must say. All right, now we got Mr. Clanky coming up. This one goes to the Diamondbacks and Ezra Travolta. We're going to snooze the ads for one more time, and hopefully they won't interrupt me. Right, who was the Diamondbacks for this? Here we are. Ferb Fletcher and the Diamondbacks has Ezra Travolta as their Mr. Clanky Award winner with 69 strikeouts, 6 walks, a 1.83 ERA, and a 1.18 whip. Gave up 25 runs in the regular season. The most strikeouts that she was able to record in one game was 12. 12 strikeouts in one game in their game against K1D. So congratulations to Ferb Fletcher and Ezra Travolta and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right. Who's the Silver Slugger? Who is the guy who hit the most? Well, I'll tell you who's the guy who hit the most. It's Sammy Sosa from the Giants with 11 home runs, 17 RBIs, 634 batting average. As crazy, he was able to outperform Mark McGwire. Both of these guys on the same team. McGwire had 9 home runs, 20 RBIs, but had a 488 batting average. Sosa, with that little speed advantage over McGwire, scored more runs and had the most total bases, 62 over Mark McGwire's 49. And that is a funny number, 62 total bases over Mark McGwire's 49. That is absolutely, you can't make that stuff up. Not at all.
Not the first time we've seen these two engage in a chase for the record book.
Not at all. All right, so summarize. Travolta wins Mr. Clanky. Sosa wins the Silver Slugger. The Giants win the Gold Glovers. The Padres win Best Coach, and the Sportsmanship Award goes to DH34 and the Dodgers. The LVP. We know that Kurt Schilling is not the LVP because he's in the other division. This one's going to go to, if I can find the team that they were on, it's, hold on. Wait for it. I'm getting a call. It's from the Texas Rangers. They are begging and hoping that it is Barrett Greenwalt. Well, they are absolutely correct. Barrett Greenwalt did not have a single hit in her tenure with the Texas Rangers.
I'm surprised Barrett was drafted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crazy. All right. So we have all that figured out. Now it is time for us to announce the MVP of the Junior League backyard and get the backyard league. Excuse me. My gosh. And guess what? Once again, it's Julie Dunkel with the MVP win. She was on the Astros, P. Sanchez's Astros specifically. 8 home runs, 15 RBIs, a 7.05 batting average, 64 total bases, and 15 extra base hits in total. My goodness. What slugging percentage of 1.455. That's and an ops of 217. Just overall, just a stellar player for these Houston Astros and Pete Sanchez. Playing on Playground Commons, you would think that a left-hander would not perform as well as she did, but she did very, very well. All right, congratulations to everyone in the Junior League. I think it's about time we... Woo, my goodness. I think it is about time we get into the Humongous League, like, as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and get this party started. I think these awards are going to get pretty juicy, because I haven't read them yet. But here we go. Starting with the Humongous League Front Yard Award. Not the Front Yard Award, the Front Yard Awards. There's multiple. All right, let's go ahead and change this out. Starting with the Gold Glovers Award, that'll go to JTS and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, JTS and the Pirates were able to give up 37 runs. But on their team, they have Jeff Bagwell, Pamela Kirkos, Wendy Parsons, Donald Vogel, Liz Kinghorn. Lots of defensive players over here, so makes sense that they would get the award. Up next, we have the Best Coach Award, and this one goes to OrlandoStars and the Astros. And what can you say? I mean, like, dude is a backyard baseball legend from way back in the day. Comes back to prove his worth and does so handedly. So, congratulations to Best Coach OrlandoStars. And we also got Sportsmanship. This one goes to the Royals and Mattitude. Oh my God.
Well deserved. Mattitude's always a good sport. He always even when he's not involved in the game, he always makes sure to congratulate the people involved.
Absolutely.
My fellow Angelino here.
Absolutely.
He probably wouldn't like to be called an Angelino being from San Diego, but he lives in LA. Now. Whether he likes it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very nice dude. Loves to joke around too. He's got all these characters with like the same hairdo. Joan May, Fabian Callahan. He's got the hairdo on Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire. That's a little funny. It's a
legitimate strategy. If you don't know who's who out there, you don't know who's throwing the ball.
Exactly.
The 5 blondes last season. It's a proven strategy.
There you go. And I say, hey, what is going on? Let's see. We got the Mr. Clanky Award, and it goes to Marky Dubois of these Astros. Marky Dubois, as I mentioned earlier, 26 strikeouts, 9 walks, and a 2.17 ERA and a 1.4 whip. And having used this guy as my pitcher before, both in the BBOL and in the RBBL, I can tell you that Marky Dubois is a solid choice. Whether he is boosted or not.
Pitching boost from the Billie Jean combo too, or like what is that just hitting?
I think that's just his hitting. I could be wrong.
Well, regardless, he is always trying to impress Billie Jean out there on the mound with Billie Jean looking out there from first base.
Absolutely. Marky Dubois hoping to win Billie Jean over. Billie Jean looks over and is like, I guess sure, good job. What do you want? What do you want, a cookie?
Sacre bleu.
Alrighty. Next, we got the Silver Slugger, and this one is a tie. It's Leah Wayne and Joan May. tied for this one. Joan May, who played for Matitude and the Royals, had 13 home runs and 26 RBIs and a .568 batting average. Leah Wayne, on the other hand, played for Dr. Pecker's Chicago Cubs, had 10 home runs, 18 RBIs, and a .744 batting average. So May was able to score more runs, but Leah Wayne was able to get on base more. So you can see how they were all tied up with this one.
784 in the HL is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, Pecker is nothing to scoff at, for certain. It's that time again, Waz. It's that time again. We gotta give out the LVP, and we gotta see who it might be. Well, I'm getting word from Uncle Pepper that Randy Johnson absolutely sucked this year, so might as well give it to him. 10 hits, 9 of them singles, 1 of them a double, 48 strikeouts.
10 hits is not that bad.
It's not bad at all. I would argue that it is not deserving at all.
Pepper. Let's look up Kurt's stats again.
Kurt's stats? Let's see if Kurt played in this division. We'll find out. I don't see Kurt anywhere here. Maybe he's in the other division.
Yeah, I think Kurt was in the other division.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see if Kurt wins the other award. We'll see what happens. All right. So, to round up, Marc Dubois, Mr. Clanky. Gold Glove goes to the Pirates. Best Coach goes to OrlandoStars. Sportsmanship goes to Matitude. Silver Slugger, it's a tie between Leah and Joan. Which one of them is going to win the MVP? I mean, come on. With an average like 744, what were you going to expect? Leah Wayne, your MVP for the Humongous League front yard. Dr. Pecker and the Cubs, congratulations. That is absurd. For the top tier level of play, like, that is absolutely insane.
Yeah. Good. Well deserved. Leah Wayne is always a threat, but 785. I don't think Xena had any. I don't know. I think that probably is the highest average in the league. That's wild.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been doing a lot of talking. I think we got to wrap this up. Let's do the Humongous League Backyard Awards. And we'll see if HLB, there we go. Let's go ahead and switch over to a thing of nothing. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. So, where is it? There we go. Let us pull this up. All right. The Gold Glovers Award. This one goes to Sandy Flat's own HC3. And I mean, like, I was amazed to see how well HC3 adapted to Sandy Flats in general this season, going 11-3. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. Tin Can Alley.
I started my season with 2 losses. HC was the second one I played, and I don't think I've ever beat HC in online. I was somewhat relieved. No offense to CRK, of course, but I was somewhat relieved to not have to face him in the conference finals because HC is like really tough.
Yeah. HC3 actually plays in Tin Can Alley. That's on me. That is on me. Do not worry. But regardless, giving up 28 runs and scoring 72, that's insane, dude. Was able to still beat CRK and Sandy Flats in the regular season, of course. But still, congratulations. Fred Benson on that team. Sonia Hagen, Jillian Payne. Decent. Ooh, Vincent Sweet, also decent defender. So there you go. Then we got Best Coach. This one goes to another BBOL original, Killer Bat, with a fantastic comeback season after last year's barely missing the playoffs. He has come back. He came back hot and ready to go.
Killer Bat was an absolute machine during the regular season. There's really he handed me my most runs scored against during the regular season. They call Killer Bat probably the most apt username we have in the entire league ladder. I was very nervous about that matchup, and it well deserved.
All right, now we've got the Sportsmanship Award. Lilwaws, I have great news. This award goes to you.
Kurt Schilling?
No. Kurt Schilling, dude, you got to be in sportsmanship. That's freaking wild, dude. All right.
Oh.
Let's do. Yep.
Oh, I got sportsmanship. Oh, I missed that. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
honored by this.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
I was literally
Sorry,
about to
I'm
say
not
it was
watching on the
yours.
screen here.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
well,
all
thank
good.
you. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, it's an honor to be a part of the league. There's no real bad sports in this conference, but yeah, that's an honor. I appreciate the votes. Thank you.
Absolutely. And here, take this, Mr. Clanky, as well, because Nancy Chin is the Mr. Clanky Award winner with, let's go ahead and take a look at these stats here. 33 strikeouts, 2 walks, a 1.54 ERA, 1.47 whip. Pretty decent stuff, not going to lie. 2 walks allowed. That's amazing.
Yeah, Nancy, that right hook like came in handy so much. She was the linchpin of our league best defense, and was fun. A lot of fun pitching with her. She was the last in the draft. She was the last like legitimate pitcher available, and she like I couldn't pick anyone else, and she really did well for me.
Sounds good. All right. Well, sounds to me like we have a least valuable player award to give out. Well, this is odd because I just gave this person the Mr. Clanky Award earlier. It's Amanda Hellerman. Amanda Hellerman with 4 singles, 34 strikeouts, and 9 walks. But wait a minute. I've got the receipts right in my hand here. Let us
I believe it was her.
Yeah, nope. She did
pitching. That was for the reasoning here.
Yeah. Yeah, Schilling did a little bit better than Hellerman did here. So yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. Even with hitting and stuff like that.
I feel like Amanda's ERA.
4
really why she got the LVP here.
Yeah, 4.05 here. Yep.
Okay, not terrible.
Not terrible at all.
No. Standards are high in the HL though.
Yeah, Epstein after going to the championship last year, was not able to repeat that success this year, unfortunately.
Epstein perhaps the biggest victim of the meta. Just kind of tried kind of the same thing that brought him to the championship last season, reasonably so, but really it was a totally different league this season, and he just was unfortunately a victim of that.
Yeah, very unfortunate, but hopefully we'll see him again in the Gauntlet and in next season. So I think it's time we announce the HL Backyard Silver Slugger and Most Valuable Player. And this one should not come as a surprise to anyone because it is Zenon Estrada with a grand total of 12 home runs, 21 RBIs, 725 batting average, 1.62 slugging percentage. Absolutely insane. And it makes sense that Killer Bat, who's known for picking very powerful hitters and playing at Parks Department Field number 2, makes sense that he would be playing the way he is. So congratulations.
As the owner of Zenon's clone this season with Zena, I think those two were probably, like, just on average, the most valuable players throughout the whole league ladder because they were just an automatic, like, extra base for the most part.
And Fromm had 9 home runs and 23 RBIs, 14 extra base hits. Zenon had 12, but just a little bit more home runs. So there you go. And it's literally Zenon only hits singles or home runs. No doubles, no triples, nothing. Yeah. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your Season 5 awards. Amazing, amazing stuff. We'd like to thank everyone for being a part of this season. It is not over. We are still waiting, of course, for the Junior League to wrap up, but hopefully it'll wrap up here soon. Thank you all very much for joining us, of course. For everyone involved, this is Lilwaws 26 and Alex 7456 signing off for the season. See you around.